today?
I'm having a turnout, yeah. I'm an underage player for the legend side, so yes. It's
a young legend.
Yeah, I mean, I jump at the chance. I mean, who wouldn't if you're going to get a chance to play at Wembley again?
Absolutely. We'll bring you a glimpse of that Legends match a little later on too. Now, Brian, are you going to play today?
No, I'm the manager.
Very well.
As you can see, I'm not quite as fit as I was. So I'm the manager. A heart attack. The heart attack went Wembley way there, so I couldn't risk it. If Ray Wilson was playing, he was now an undertaker, I'd have a go, but not without Ray being around now.
You played in a good few finals here between you, did you? Brian, you played what, in two?
66 and 68. We won one and lost one.
Yeah. The first one was Sheffield Wednesday, wasn't it? Treble Co, I remember.
Treble Co, yes. Sent down by God to get us out of a hole we were in. We were 2-0 down that game. In fact, after the game, there was a lot of graffiti around Liverpool, and mainly in gentlemen's toilets. It went like this for those older people.
I don't know if we're ready for this, Brian. Give us a try.
Treble Cock loves the Beverley Sisters. I won't go any further on that one, but that was the graffiti. A very subtle one. And
then you lost in your next final.
And we lost in 68 to West Brom when we were odds-on favourites. Just a bit like the United are today.
Yes.
Jeff Aslow, I saw on Thursday. He scored the goal.
Yeah.
Couldn't happen to a nicer fella, by the way, as I told him on Thursday.
I saw him singing a song on television last night.
I was with him, yeah, the old Back Home, Mexico, 1970.
Yeah.
It was Jeff, myself, Peter Bonetti, and Alan Clark. Brought back a few memories, but...
I bet.
He's a fine character, is Jeff, yeah.
Now, Kevin, you played in, what, 4 finals, didn't you?
4 finals, yeah.
And captained the team on all those occasions? Yeah. First one was a winning, wasn't it? A winning one.
First one was a win against Watford, 2-0 win. Graham Sharp goal and Andy Gray goal, which I think there was a lot of speculation about the Andy Gray goal. Should it have been allowed or not? But
it's in the record books, Kevin.
It's a goal, isn't it? Yeah. Then the year after it was Manchester United, and the next one was Liverpool, where we were on to win the double, and at the end of the day we won nothing.
Yes.
Similar to what Manchester United up against.
And of course,
really.
Big Norman did you in that?
Well, in that game, yeah, which was a great goal. I mean, I think they were down to 10 men at the time, and that's what changed the game. Them being down to 10 men, their crowd got behind them, and they defended well and broke even better.
Yes.
But I had a great privilege to play with Norman, and I must say I would have liked to have played him when he was at his best, because he was some player even to play at when he wasn't.
Well, you'll both be rooting for Everton today, of course, but what are your feelings about this final, Brian? How do you see it?
Well, I fancy us a bit, actually. Quite a lot. I think, obviously, United are a great side. A few key players missing. We beat them last time. Big Dunk, I don't know whether he's starting the match or not. I think I heard in the grapevine he mightn't start the match.
Who, Ferguson?
Ferguson, yeah, Big Dunk, yeah.
That's what we heard too, yeah.
But he certainly caused some trouble in the air at Goodison Park a few months ago, and he scored the only goal, so... I fancy us, but obviously it's a one-off, and I think the first goal could be very important.
Joe Raw's done a wonderful job, hasn't he?
Joe's done marvellously well, yes, yeah, he certainly has. This is not just lip service. Everton were going nowhere with 2 points, I think, when Joe came, or 3 points, and his record over the last 30 games, I think, would have got us in the top 5 or 6.
Yes.
And he's got the players, the confidence, and he's taken the pressure off them. He's obviously been going through hell himself inside, but he hasn't let that get through to the players. He's kept the pressure off them, and the same players are virtually. Well, it's a different team. Confidence and marvellous. Limpar, they're all players who sort of seem to be playing badly at the time have all come around, you know. It's all down to Joe.
What about the day of the match, Kevin? You've had those experiences. Did you get pent up? Was there a lot of nerves around in your day? They seemed so relaxed when we visited team headquarters.
Yeah, I mean, remember you tried to get a lie in, but when you got somebody like Freddie Starr acting the Mickey outside your bedroom window in '84, you're up at 8:30, and obviously they were rehearsing for the show.
I think we were partly responsible for that. It was to
we thought it was Andy Gray at first, but it was Freddie Starr, and that was great to have him around the hotel for that length of time, and right away till we left.
Else.
I mean, the one thing that Howard Kendall said that you're not travelling on the bus, sorry, but yeah, I mean, that's the best way to get relaxed, have a little bit of a laugh and a joke.
And your thought about today? Seriously?
Yeah, I think
if
early
you could
on...
be a bit impartial?
Yeah, it's going to be really tight early on. And most finals are, they're a game of chess for the first half, and then it too settles down, getting on later into the match. I mean, the fizz goes a little bit, and then, you know, people start to relax and start playing.
And finally, people like to know what you're doing these days. You're still very much in the game,
I'm
aren't
a caretaker manager at football, but I got told this week that everybody's a caretaker.
Of which club? Chester?
Chester.
Chester.
Chester City.
Yeah, okay.
So it's going well at the well. We've got relegated, but things have picked up. We've got a new.
Not going that well.
No, not that well. But we've got a new consortium in, and it's looking bright for the future.
Well, I wish you
anyway.
the best of luck. And Brown, what are you up to these days?
Well, I've been working with an insurance company for the last 17 years, but Everton have recently got me in there in a sort of a PR job on match day, so I'm very pleased with that.
Quite right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for popping in. Enjoy the game, and
thank you very much,
Dave. Get them
thank
to
you.
win.
Right, I'd be glad to get out of here. I've lost 2 stone already. How are you doing? I don't know.
Well, it's hot.